All right. Hello. I'm doing a Sunday dinner prep and some other prep. I have some time, so I thought I'd do that. I forgot to get my computer. So right now I'm going to be making some Beet Kvass, which is just beets and water. So beets and water. So I'm going to be doing that and doing some other stuff. Let's see, you don't want to see that. I'm struggling a little bit. Hey, G family, how are you? I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to position my thing. And I kind of went live before I expected to go to do it. So, hey, how are you, Trisha? Good to see you. I'm going to be live for about an hour because it looks like most of my friends are not live. So I thought this would be a really good way to practice. So thank you for coming out. Gonna be doing some chicken tonight. Need some bacon. Gonna be doing some beet kvass. So that's where we are right now. And I'm trying to do a couple things at once, which is never good. Never. So let's see what's going on. All right. Look at myself so I can read some comments. Okay, you don't need to see the inside of my ear, do you? All right. Oh, I just broke my I just broke my tripod. Oh no. Oh no. I think I just broke it all the way off. I did. Oh my gosh. I just broke my tripod. I wonder if... Oh, no. You guys, in my haste to get live, I just broke the tripod that I just bought. So, I don't know. I'll have to get my other tripod. I really broke it. I broke it right off. Oh well, okay. So we won't worry about that. I'll just go get my other tripod. Let's see. Ta-da! I'll have to fix the other one later. I can't do anything about that right now. Okay, there we go. All right, so I won't make you sick anymore. We're going to be working on some beet kvass today. So, hey, Fevers and Sissy, good to see you. Thanks for coming. So I have some beets. 1, 2, 3. Hike with me. Can't watch, just listen. I'm moving. That's fine. You just bought that? Yes, I just bought that tripod. You guys know about the gloves and beets, right? Okay. Yeah, I broke the broke this part off. This goes in here. Yeah, it goes in there and I don't know how to fix it. But it just snapped out, so it must snap back in. So I'll have my husband fix it and hopefully he won't be mad. See, this is the stretchy part. Okay. Well, let's get working on these beets. First thing we have to do, of course, is put on some gloves because, as you know, beets stain. And I gotta wash them first, so let's get to that. Whoa, you guys, I'm sure I'm making you dizzy. I'm sure of it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. So I wonder, has anybody ever made beet kvass besides me? Or does anybody else? Does anybody else know what it is? Beet kvass is a fermented beet juice, and it sounds absolutely disgusting, right? Fermented beet juice. But it really isn't. It's actually, something happens to the beets when they're in their 2%, or when they're brining and fermenting, where suddenly you have something that tastes like a flower and is citrusy and really tasty. It is an acquired taste. It is an acquired taste because it's fermented, and if you're not used to fermented foods, it's kind of different. So, what's going on? Trisha, hope so. Hello. Hey, you guys, make sure that you're checking each other out. Going on, Grumpy, how are you? Fevers and Sissy. Hey, and also, you know, this is always a good thing. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. All right. I love the color of beets. I absolutely love the color of beets. Can you guys see? Yeah, you can see okay. All right, so we're gonna get to slicing. So it's a fermented beet juice that is really good for digestion. Now, I know I've said that over and over and over again, and you guys are over it, I'm sure. Digestion, gut health. Well, if you guys had experienced the illnesses I experienced after I had a MRSA infection, I don't want to talk about that anymore because people get grossed out. I was on so many antibiotics that it destroyed my gut health, and then I was sick, really sick, for about 4 years. It took 2 years to heal once I started healing. Gut was truly, truly uncomfortable. So I started buying probiotics. I started buying probiotics, and that was great, except for it was $50 a bottle. And you can make your own probiotics. You can make your own probiotics for pennies on the dollar as compared to that. So I learned how to make beet kvass, apple cider vinegar, sauerkraut, and a number of other things like fermented carrots. And I, eat something like that every day, at least once a day. Hopefully twice or 3 times a day. 10 watching, excellent. Who do we have in here? Carter's Eat. Wow, yes, I'm cutting up beets for beet kvass. Oh, hey, at Carter's Eat. Hey, at Carter's Eat. It's like I'm typing, right? I just saw your chicken feet video. I was in awe, absolute awe. I make chicken stock with my chicken feet, but I've never eaten them. So I want to know that recipe. I really do. I want to know that recipe. What is your chicken feet recipe? Is there a video? I need the video. All right. I need the video, Carter's Eat. I needs the video. I needs the video. I need the video. I need the chicken feet video. back to chopping. So I'm late on the Beet Kvass again. I keep running out, which is why Troy and I have learned to love pickle juice as our morning condiment for our gut. And actually, it's really good. And you guys, my video tonight, my video on pickle juice tonight, or my premiere tonight, is on, look at this beet. That's a big beet. My video tonight, my premiere, is about pickle juice. And yeah, well, there you go. It's about pickle juice. So besides making Beet Kvass today, you guys, we are, who's here? I got 9 watching. I got the Winston family, Chrissy's channel, Carter Eats, C Cam, the Sweet Fam. Oh, I just found them. I love that family. I love you. Anthony Facer, love you too. And I'm really glad that you guys are coming to watch me make Beet Kvass. You know, I did a video about it, but that's edited. And sometimes the unedited version is a lot more interesting. One more beet to cut, and then you can see my face. Well, actually, why don't you? I'll put you up here for right now. Okay, is that light in back gonna kill you, you guys? Is that, because I can change that. Okay. My mother would kill me. That is our, that was our Christmas table, not sheet, but, you know. Carolyn 12, be free. Hello, good to see you. Thank you. I'm making some Beet Kvass because I neglected to do so. And what that means is we have to find alternative ways to get our probiotics in the morning, which includes pickle juice, but that isn't so bad, or a tablespoon of sauerkraut, or that's not all so bad. Okay, so got that cut up. See that? So that is 5 pounds of beets. With that, I need a stool. With those 5 pounds of beets, I am going to take 38 grams of salt to 2 quarts of water. And I can use my regular water, my tap water, because St. Paul has really, really good water. So I'm going to fill that up, get 2 quarts of water in there, add 38 grams of salt, because it's 19 grams of salt per quart. So get my scale too. My kitchen is really messy right now. I apologize, but oh. 2 quarts. Okay, so I am going to measure out 38 grams of salt. So here, can you see my scale? Ooh, struggling. Strugglino, as my friends would say. This is my old tripod, so. Okay. I'm going to measure out 38 grams. And Oh, it spilled it over everything. 21 grams. $38 grams. 38 grams exactly. If you can see that. 38 grams. Okay. So now you get to look at me again. Lovely me. Okay. Okay, 38 grams of salt. I'm going to stir that up. Yay! Stirring it in until it dissolves. Hello, King George, hello. Fevers and Sissy, Gossip Vibes, Jay, Yankee Livin'. Is that the minimum of salt, Karen? I would say for a 2% brine, I mean, it's based on math, even though I'm not a mathematician. People say 38 ounces, 38 ounces, 38 ounces. 38 ounces of salt. 19 grams to 1 quart. 19 grams to 1 quart. Yes, you guys, please make sure you're checking each other out. Boy, am I glowing. It's that. It's that. All right. We are pretty clear, so let me, you guys, I'll be right back. I have to go get a gallon jar. Now make sure your jars are sanitized before you put them away, or anytime that you're going to use them, the inside should be sanitized. So I always sanitize my jars and put the lid on. That way I don't have to worry about sanitation later. But I am going to rinse this out. Who do we have? Orion Star. Oh, Orion Star, I'm making Beet Kvass. I was trying to explain earlier why I do that. It's a probiotic drink. It's really good for your health, really good for your gut, and it's literally something I drink every day. And I've been running low because I've been lazy. Or actually, I have a dance concert to get done and I haven't had time. It's coming up. It's coming up, that dance concert. It's coming up. Savage Poet is here. Excellent. All right. Hello, everyone. Thank you. I'm trying to do a Carter's Eat here, right? What do I mean by that? I'm trying to go live more often. I don't feel like I'm really good at it yet, so I'm just going to keep practicing until I am not so nervous and jumping around like this, or so asleep like I was on Friday. I had 3 people in there, and I'm sure they were like, before my 40 minutes were over. So, thank you for putting up with my antics. Thank you for dealing with the lighting situation. My house is a north-south facing house, so we get no light. So I have to do all sorts of artificial light, and then I get this. I mean, what is it? Is it better like this? No. Is that? Well, that's more natural. What do you guys think? Tell me, do you like that? I'll wait until you tell me. If it's bad, cool. It's fine, ma'am. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, then I'm going to leave it like that. All right, let's get to work on this Beet Kvass. There's one more thing that we need. We have our beets. They're all ready to go. It's 5 pounds of beets. We have our salt brine, 38 grams of salt. And we need a cabbage leaf and a sour stone. So I'm gonna need to piece together my my cabbage leaf because I only have a quarter of a cabbage left. And what I need the cabbage leaves for is to hold down the beets under the brine. So this is going to be really interesting. The other reason I add a cabbage leaf or a cabbage is because it really is good at starting the fermentation process. There's something about cabbage. I mean, that's, I think, why people start fermenting with sauerkraut or with cabbage, because it's so easy. It starts to ferment right away. Hello, okay, so you're talking to each other. I broke your, when I came, oh, well, thank you for breaking it. I will fix it. All right, folks. I took my gloves off already. I'm gonna let you see a part of this process. If you can, where is my jar? There's my jar. Okay, it's really messy in here. Getting ready to do some chicken today too. Trying to get that thawed. Got my bacon. Bacon. Okay, move this out of the way. That's for my iPad. The Boss Life, thumbs up on the live for the host. Thank you, Boss Life. Thank you. Okay. And Boss Life, I just decided to go live because I saw that no one in our team was going at this time, and I had so much to do. I wanted to do it and get some, you know, have people watch me doing it as well. So, you guys, I go through so many gloves. Why? And you know what? I'm going to make just a simple beet kvass. I'm not going to throw any oranges or apples or pears in there. It's just going to be the simple beet kvass that anybody could make. So wide mouth funnel, get those beets in there. Did I lose one? No? Okay. Oh, I did. Sometimes if I have some extra old fruit sitting around, I'll throw that in there. I like to do that with apples and ginger, but I am, like I said, I am just going to make a simple beet kvass today. Let's get some water over that. All the way up to the, so water up to the brine, or brine up to the top of the beets, and that's when you want to put your, ideally you should have a huge cabbage leaf. I don't have one. Actually, I do. I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to pull the old cabbage leaf out of the currently fermenting beet kvass, which that's already inoculated with, that's like, girl, understand, but we remember no pressure, no pressure. We do not. Okay. Thank you, Boss Life. No pressure, right? I'm going to pull the cabbage leaf out of this gallon right here, I hope, and use that as a way to inoculate. Oh God, please don't have, oh great. Okay, you guys, woo! I don't have calm yeast, yay! common yeast is a form of yeast that lives in everybody's house. But I'm going to use this cabbage leaf and put it in here because it's already inoculated with probiotics. It's been fermenting for a while. And then I'll finish this one in the, oh, this is terrific. This is great. God, I'm brilliant. I love me. Yes, I actually did say I love me. Sometimes somebody has to say it, right? Okay. I'm digging in this one because my sour stone disappeared. Okay, that's good. That's good. So you hear me talking about sour stones. This is a sour stone. This is the box it comes in. What it is a glass fermentation weight. Its purpose is to hold down the ferment under the water. Boss Life Online, DC, relax, yay, Maisie Lunt. What am I making? Once again, I'm making Beet Kvass, which is a fermented beet juice. It's chock full of probiotics and it's super cheap to make as compared to buy or to buy any kind of probiotic. Oh, hey, look at that. Not only do I have the inoculated leaves from this batch. Ha ha ha. Woohoo! I can do this and add a starter. So this is already fermented. This that I put in here will encourage these beets to ferment. It's like little probiotics coming to talk to one another about what they should do. And so this batch is telling that batch. We're going to fill that up. There we go. And get some plastic wrap over that. Okay, I gotta move some stuff out of the way so you guys can see. Move this. Move this, move this. Move this. This goes with that. This is gonna go, nope, that's not gonna go there. We're gonna use the same fermentation lock. All right, move this here. Get this cleaned up. As you can see, you guys, I have a super tiny space in which to do all of my videos. I love my space. I love my home. But it is tiny. It's 700 square feet. 700 square feet. That's it. So when at Carter's Eats, listen to me. When Carter Eats shows her house and I'm looking at how spacious it is, I'm like, oh my God. You know, size is relative though. So you see I'm putting plastic around this. The purpose of that is simply, we're gonna try to keep any other organisms from getting in there. Organisms, what do I mean by that? Bad bacteria, yeast, that kind of thing. So I'm gonna put the lid on. I'm using the lid from the other one too. I had rinsed it off. Put the lid on, and we're gonna poke a hole in that plastic so we can put the airlock on like that, and it goes right through that plastic. And then when this starts to ferment, right, all those bubbles come up and they go through the airlock, but that nothing can get back down. So that's that. Let me get this covered up just like I had the other one covered up. And we'll finish the other one in the refrigerator. So it's already fermented. I actually should taste it for you guys to see how it's doing. Okay, so this one, I'm gonna finish it in the Gosh darn it, I got beets everywhere. I'm gonna finish this one in the refrigerator with a regular lid and the beets still in there until maybe another week or so. And then I will have some really tasty beet kvass. So let me see if I can, okay, I don't want that. Put this in. So guys, really, this is all you need. I'm gonna let you see me do this. So I prefer, where's my camera? I prefer my beet kvass to be cool, but, so this is unfinished. I had 2 oranges in there, 3 apples, and 5 pounds of beets, and 2 quarts of brine. You know how I said it tastes floral and citrusy? Mm-hmm. Hi, bee lady. I'm just practicing. It's Sunday and I have a lot to do. And if I have a lot to do, then I'll have a lot to say. And I'll do a lot better than sitting at my desk at my school like this. Mind you, you're seeing me, totally me. The Beet Kvass. This is actually ready. I could bottle it right now. And actually, I think my husband would prefer I bottle it. Afternoon, everyone in the chat. Hungry Black Panda, how was your breakfast? It looked delicious. It looked awesome. Was it good? 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 Was it Beet Kvass? That's good. So, I was talking about the Beet Kvass. Yes, I should probably bottle this now. I shouldn't wait. Yeah. I kicked the dog stool. I'm doing a live right now. Oh. And I went
okay. I just wanted to make sure nobody was
yeah, hurt. I'm not hurt. Okay. What a sweet guy, worried about me. Hey, the Beet Kvass. Wait. Come taste this. This is not cooled. Mm-hmm. It's a brand new. It's delicious. Isn't that good?
It is good. Is there orange in there?
There's 2 oranges and 3 apples and 2 oranges, 3 apples, 5 pounds of beets.
And then how much do we get out of that?
2 quarts.
2 quarts, okay.
2 quarts.
Good.
Yep.
Sounds
This
good.
didn't evaporate that much, so.
Okay.
Yay. I'm gonna go ahead and bottle it. I don't see any reason to wait. And I got the other one done. And I have people learning how to make Beet Kvass with me, honey.
Okay. Cool.
They were like, what are you making? Then I explain what it is, and I think that's so cool. Where's the lid to this one? Okay. All right. Now, normally I'd love to do a video where I do lots of water sounds. Do you guys like water sounds? There's water sounds in my premiere tonight. So make sure you check that out. 7 o'clock, I'm making water sounds. I think I like ASMR. I'm looking at the wrong, there's my camera. I think I like ASMR. I didn't even know what that was until my students told me, oh, you're really good at ASMR. What? But what I'm really good at is enjoying fermenting. I've been fermenting now started with sauerkraut in 2016. So since 2016, I have had the fortune of making myself healthy. Watching everything improve, everything. So how are you today? Fevers and Sissy Savage, poet. Okay. Why does it look so nice? Why does it look so nice? Are you talking about this? Or are you talking about our Minnesota weather, which is actually lovely for the first time in weeks? Weeks. So I'm gonna let you see. I see you've met Karen. Who is that? What? That went away. Nike Girl. Yeah, I met Nike Girl a while ago. Yeah, I go to her lives every now and then. Every now and then I'm able to catch her. Yeah. So I'm gonna move you guys so you get to witness the pouring of the water. All right, normally I do this over a sink, but my sink is really, oh, you know what I'll do? Tell me something, you guys. Does this happen to anybody else? Whenever you go live, your nose starts to run? I'm thinking, oh, hey, you might get a Stella sighting. Wait a second. Did we get a Stella sighting? Hey! Hey! Everybody, Stella, say hello. Say hello. Say hello. There you go. Say hello. She doesn't quite get that. So, Nike Girls, have a good day. See you later. Okay. Yes. All right, so my nose starts to run every time I've gone live. Every single time. Now we have motor sounds. Are you going to stay out there? Because I'm going to close the door. Okay? She just wanted to come see who I was talking to. Water sounds. Beet Kvass. Good for you. Let me put on a glove and hold this in place. I have lost my Sour Stone in there somewhere. Unless I didn't do a Sour Stone with this one. I can't imagine that I didn't. You guys, this is so easy. Literally. The only thing you have to concern yourself with is the 2% salt brine. That's how you're going to protect your vegetables from any bad bacteria. I lost a Sour Stone. That's how you're going to protect your vegetables, and that's how you're going to protect yourself. Now, I have never known anybody to get sick from Beet Kvass. Never. It's a traditional drink that was originally made with rye, started in Russia, Latvia. It's Eastern Bloc. I had some, when I was in Poland, I had Beet Kvass for the first time, and it was delicious. Chrissy's channel, oh yeah, the pooch, the puppy, the puppy, the puppy. Okay, I can move this now. And I can get to this. So, once again, I sanitize my bottles before I put them away, and I make sure they have the cap on so nothing gets in there. Then I go ahead and get a funnel. If I have a funnel here somewhere. This is my favorite funnel because it has a side hook. Do you see that? Oh my God, dog, really? Come on in. Go lay down. Yes, 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 yes. Good dog. Okay, go away. Thank you. Go drink water and get cool. Because you know it's 59 degrees out and my dog is hot. All right. Water sounds. Oops. That's one. Now this will need to sit on the counter just a little bit longer so it can continue to carbonate. And I don't know if I want to use that one. No, I'll use this one. I just don't think I'm going to get a full quart out of that. I could always add water, but then what's the point of that? It'll be close. Quart and 3/4. All right. It'll have to do. Can't change it. I'll be right back. Gotta blow my nose. Seriously, does anybody else's nose run when they go live? I've never heard of this, but I think it's happening to me. Yankee Living, I have to run. It's been a pleasure. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. King George, hello Stella. Bee Lady Apiary. Yes. Got some good vibes. You guys are still here. Thank you for hanging out. I really appreciate it. It's been 38 minutes. Now you get to look at me again. Oh, here I am. I'm here. I'm scary. No, I'm not scary. But my kitchen is now a mess. So, I am so glad you guys got to see the whole process of making Beet Kvass. This is such a bad tripod. Hold on, I'm trying to screw it on tighter. Oh, I just bought my new tripod and of course I broke it. I'll have Troy fix it. He can fix everything. I need to move on to making my, working on my, what am I trying to say? I'm thinking about 17 different things. I need to move on to thinking about my cocoa Riesling. I'm making cocoa Riesling tonight, which is just like cocoa vin, chicken with wine sauce. Hey, Miss Coleman, good to see you. So I gotta put some dishes away first. This house is, so pardon me while I put dishes away really quick, and then I'll talk to you about the cocoa Riesling. Don't ask. All I'm gonna say is it wasn't me. We learn from our mistakes. That's another lesson I share in my premiere tonight. You know, if you make a mistake, what do? You learn from it, right? You don't do the same thing over and over and over again. That's crazy. Isn't that crazy? If you make a mistake, learn from it. I try to learn from all of my mistakes, and sometimes it doesn't happen on the first try. It just doesn't. I don't know what I'm doing here. Yeah, if life gives you lemonade, what do you... No, if life gives you lemonade, everything's great. But if life gives you lemons, what do? You make lemonade. If you make a mistake, what do? What do you do? You don't make that mistake anymore. You learn from it. So the video I'm doing tonight, that premieres tonight, I'm not going to tell you the whole thing, but it is, I don't know how this works. There we go. The product came out of a mistake. I made a huge mistake, not huge, I made a mistake with my pickles, and so I did what I could with them. I'm actually really pleased. Oh, what was I going to say? Anyway, I'm actually really pleased with the result of my mistake, And I hope you will be too. You might be like, why is she drinking that? Probiotics. So, 14 watching still. The soul food cooking. Hi, what's for dinner? Cocoa Riesling is for dinner. We are doing we just got done making Beet Kvass, which is a fermented beet juice. And we are going to go on to making Cocoa Riesling. But I gotta clean my tiny space before I can do anything. So I apologize, you're watching me put dishes away. You are literally looking at me in my raw state. I have not fermented yet. I have not turned into something more floral and citrusy. I'm the same person I was when I woke up this morning. Which is a gift from God. I mean, that I woke up this morning. Like I said, don't ask. Ooh. Isn't that a beautiful song? Oh gosh, so much stuff. You know, my husband cleaned this kitchen. Ooh, I'm slamming things. Do you think I ferment a lot? All the other jars, that's only half of them. All the other jars are filled with stuff, and I have no place to put this one. My new tripod. Well, really, if it broke that easy, actually it didn't break, it just split off. Okay. Putting stuff away. All right, I don't want to, I'm sorry that I'm sitting here putting stuff away, but I got to get it done so that we can cook together. And no, I didn't think about this beforehand. I didn't know I was going to go live. I've been thinking about it all weekend. I'm like, like getting my nerves worked up over it. Then I said to myself, I said, you know what though? Do what you do. Go live doing what you do. Cook. And you guys go out and cook. Find each other and cook. Okay. I think I have a load going in the dishwasher. Do you want to go out again? In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. My name is Stella. In, out, out. Okay, just loading stuff in, then I have to dump a couple things. Then we can get started on the... Then we can get started on the Cocoa Riesling. Cocoa Riesling has a bottle of Riesling in it. I don't know if I'm using a full bottle because I'm not doing the full recipe. If I don't do the full bottle, then I have the opportunity to have some to drink. I would like to have some Riesling along with my Cocoa Riesling. I think that makes sense. All right. We're almost there, guys. Almost there. I have... That's not going to work. I have beet juice everywhere. I can put this away, my scale. Okay, cocoa Riesling. I'm sorry, I didn't mean. I'm super distracted trying to get stuff out of the way in my tiny, tiny, tiny kitchen. Cocoa Riesling has lardons or bacon, chunks of bacon. Uses chicken thigh, onion, salt, pepper, and the like. I tend to use my everything seasoning, which there is a video about that. Everything seasoning. I use my everything seasoning, and I think there's garlic, of course. I'll have to look at my recipe. I adapted it from Nigella. Do you guys know who Nigella is? Anyway, she's a beautiful cook out of England. She has a whole super interesting story behind why she cooks, how she cooks, when she cooks, and it has everything to do with her beautiful husband who passed away, and the story is just awesome. So, the last thing I need to do before I start to put all this together is to empty out the jar of beets. This is always, okay, trying to make sure there were no holes. Aha! Did I hear it? Was my Sour Stone in there? Do I have another glove? I do. I thought I heard... I don't want to throw that away. I need it. Aha! Ha! Sour Stone. Yes. So for a set of Sour Stones like that, I believe it was like $12. So it's 4 heavy fermentation weights, and it protects you. Protects your ferment, keeps everything under the brine, and all is good. Let's get this in here. Now, I just threw those beets away. You can do several things with them. They've been fermenting for 3.5, maybe 4 weeks. You can use them in your salad. You can roast them. You can do anything that you would with a regular beet, but this is fermented. I don't necessarily like a cold fermented beet chunk. Texture. It's all texture with me. So who do we have? Sincerely yours, Nadia A. Hello. Oh, hey, yeah. Bee lady. Do you sell honey? Do you ship to Minnesota? Actually, I have a couple bee folks up here I could probably do work on that with. What's the next step? I need to get my iPad and check my recipe so I can get started. That is what this stand is for, my iPad. Okay. I have 65% charge, so I should be okay. Go to my recipes. Oh God, I just saw the date for my dance concert. May 16th. This is the first time I've been this nervous about it. My kids will do fine. Their parents will love them. I will love me when it's over. All right, so if I'm gonna get to cooking, I need to get to cooking before people get, there it is. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay, it has mushrooms too. So, yeah, so chicken thighs. I have a combination of boneless, skinless, and bone-in, skin-on. I'm gonna cook it a little while longer, so that's why I got the bone-in, skin-on. It'll give it more flavor. I need half of the bacon, the chicken thighs. I need mushrooms. I believe I need me an onion. I need tarragon. Tarragon. It says 3 medium. I wrote this with 3 onions. I don't think so. I'm not doing 3 onions. Not for 6. Not for 5. No. I'll do 1 onion. Let me see if I can get some. Oh my God, I need my husband to do dishes. I'll load dishes into the dishwasher, but I am not doing dishes. No. Isn't that terrible? No, it isn't. Do you use yeast in your fermentation? The beans? No. I let when I am making my sauerkraut, my beet kvass, my fermented carrots, any of those things, when I am doing those, I let the wild yeast take care of it, because then it tastes like itself. If I add any yeast, the wild yeast and the regular yeast may not like each other, but the wild yeast will be controlled by using the salt brine. And then you get a fermented food that tastes like it's supposed to taste. I don't want to add any other strain of anything in there. But you have to use a salt brine so that you inhibit the growth of bad bacteria. I sound like I know what I'm talking about. I've been doing this for, Troy and I have been making beer since we first started, when we first got married. And then I started fermenting foods in 2016. So when we first got married, that was 99. So we've been fermenting in some capacity since 2000. So yes, maybe I do know what I'm talking about, but no, I do not add any yeast in there. I learned to cook a lot from my childhood being broke, and now I have tweaked them to more healthier ways. And my travels inspired my cooking too. Mrs. Coleman, I love that. I absolutely love that. Okay, so we've asked about okay, thanks, interesting. I was checking on fermentation. It says yeast or bacteria or microorganisms. I'm not sure I understand what you're saying. You were checking on fermentation, and it said yeast or bacteria or microorganisms. They naturally occur on the fruit or vegetable, whatever you're fermenting, and with the salt brine, or like when I do a fruit kvass, which is just all kinds of fruit, and it makes a really fun, fizzy, fruity drink. I use sugar, and the wild yeast are attracted to the sugar, but I don't add any yeast because it would add its own strain of flavor. It's a good thing I have time, because I'm talking a lot. I hope you guys are talking a lot to each other. And and I hope that you're okay with this, with the format, that I'm busy, because busy seems to be working for me. Did I say Carter's still here? Still here. Hey, midwife. Maybe I shouldn't get my pale face so close to the to the camera. Thank you, Lisa. You are my inspiration. You really are, and I can't say enough about how when I found your channel. I think I found it in March. Maybe it was earlier than March. I think it was February. I said, this lady's crazy. This lady this lady's crazy. Cray. But in a good way, and you reminded me of so many of the good things of my experience in North Carolina. There were a lot of things that I had to learn when I went to the South. I keep looking at the wrong part of the camera. Where is this my, yes, that is, so look at that. But you just remind me of my group of girlfriends that I had down there. I don't communicate much with folks in North Carolina. We just grew apart. Some of us grew old, you know. I just love you. Tapper John, fruit kebabs sound good. Fruit kebab sounds good, but I was talking about fruit kvass. Fruit kvass is another fermented drink made out of various fruits, depending on what you want to put together. Yikes. Okay, this has to go in the microwave. No bone-in poultry. 4. I think I have about 1.5 pounds. Start. Okay, so that's good. I should start get my bacon going. Do you guys want to hear some sizzle sounds? Some sizzle sounds. Sizzle. Chrissy, what? It's getting low again. I gotta get my cell. It's okay. And then come back to me. Come on back to me. Hey, I think I have a new tagline that I like. Lisa, Carter's Eat. I put it in my new video. I was trying to figure out what it was that I'm about. And there's so many reasons for these 3 words. And it's so simple. So I put together live, love, and learn. So always remember, you guys, we always need to remember to live. We need to remember to love. And we never want to stop learning. So live, love, and learn. And then with the living part, you know, I'm sure, so oh God, see, whenever I think about it, in the last few years, I've had several very close people pass away, and for a while there, I kind of forgot to live. I mean, I was going through my everyday routine, but when my sister passed, I forgot what it meant to live. I mean, I wasn't thinking about doing anything about that, like, but all the joy in my life was gone, all of it, because my sister and I were the same age. I was adopted. Anyway, we were best friends, and anyway, she passed away from, at 49, of colon cancer. And so get your colon screening. Do not be afraid of that. So anyway, I found dance again. Lisa will appreciate this. I had been dancing with the Chuck Davis African American Dance Ensemble right after college for about 5 years. And then I had a dance career for about 10 years, and then I quit. I was just like, I don't want to do this for a living anymore. I'm tired of being hungry. Not starving myself. It's just that, like I've said several times before, you can eat as much as you want to. There is never enough food to feed a body that is dancing 8 hours a day. So I said, no, I'm going to go teach English because that makes sense, from a dance degree to an English teacher. Well, you know, life went along, things were great, people started dying, my brother, my mother, my father. Let's see how it went. My father, my brother, my mother, a bunch of folks on Troy's side, and then my sister. And I was like, I'm missing something. I can't do this. I don't know what to do. I'm cooking. Dance. I needed dance again. So one day I literally got up off of my depression couch that I had been sitting on, even though I was going to work. I got off of my depression couch and I went to an African dance class. Don't you know, I was a changed person that next day. I was back. Gotta remember to live. Live. What makes you happy? So cooking, YouTube actually brought the smile back to my face. This is what I love. Okay, so for so long I was so very serious about life and everything was important, and I was important. I got my doctorate, blah, 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 blah. Then I saw my face on one of my first YouTube videos where I was like this. I was like, oh my God. And also my voice was super deep because, you know, you have to have a deep voice if you're going to be powerful. Yeah, well, YouTube changed that. It did. I learned how to smile again. And I'm not kidding. Even faking it, right? Even faking it. Really smart. It really makes life better. Because after a while, you're not faking it anymore. Live. Remember to live. I'm preaching now, I know. Live. Remember to live. You gotta remember to live. And my other motto, God, I haven't. Okay. My other motto is this. If you're not having fun, you're doing something wrong. If you're not having fun, you're doing something wrong. If you're not having fun, you're doing something wrong. So if you are having fun, as long as it's legal and good for you, if you are having fun, you're doing something right. If you are having fun, you're doing something right. Okay? So right now, even though I just cried, I'm having fun because look at this. This is influencing this. And YouTube did this to me. It really did. It really did. If I was lying, I'm not lying. Sorry, making noises. I have a knife. I have a dream that I have a knife. That one day, that knife will come back to me. Well, I have, sorry, I hate that sound. I have a dream. I have a knife. Cutting some bacon. Bacon. So normally with raw food I wear gloves, but I'm not today. So I'm going to take half a pound of bacon. I'm going to cut it up, and I'm going to put it in a pan. So bacon, onions, mushrooms, chicken, tarragon, a bottle of Riesling. I need some glasses. And now I want a glove because I'm just kind of grossed out by My hands are wet, so. Do you guys hear the bass in the background? We have somebody across the street at the bar whose bass is so loud that our whole house is rattling. My ears are about to blow out. May your sister's soul live. She lives. My sister's soul lives. Thank you. Thank you. Bacon makes everything. It does. Oh my God. They are not going to have any eardrums left. They are not going to have any eardrums left. Oh my goodness. Yes, I live in a very interesting neighborhood. I live across the street from a bar. Sometimes the people have no respect for the residents. But thankfully, we no longer have shootings. The reason we no longer have shootings, because we care, the neighbors care. We made the police get involved. We made the bartender, or not the bartender, but the bar owner and all the people involved in bringing these people into our neighborhood take responsibility. Don't open up your doors to patrons that don't care. And I live right across the street. Yeah, heck. I was going to say something else. What? Heck yes, I'm going to call the police. And don't look at me like I'm crazy. But you have to be willing to stand up. You got to stand up against evil. If you don't, they win. I didn't spearhead the effort, but I was a part of the effort. I'm proud of it. We cleaned up our neighborhood. But we still have riffraff that comes and does that. Thank you. Sincerely yours, Nadia. Okay, can you hear it? 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 Okay. Okay. So I'm going to turn that down. We have one of those super blaster burners. See? Look at that. You see that? Wow. 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 Okay, I'll stop playing. Sorry about that. I was playing. Got to put this away. Got that going. I got to cut the onion. King George, well done, you. Eggs and grits. And we're there, eggs and grits, right? Hey. I got you. You know, that's one of the things I was really pleased to come home with. When I came home from North Carolina, I came home with the best recipes. Mostly from trial and error. Like nobody was going to give me their family recipe on grits or greens or any of that, right? And certainly nobody was going to give me their barbecue recipe, so I just had to taste and taste and taste. I can now tell you, I can honestly tell you that even my southern brothers and sisters at school say that this woman right here makes the best pot of greens in St. Paul. And you know what? That's 22 years of perfection. Best pot pot of greens in St. Paul. Now, that may not be saying much, but I've introduced greens to people who've never had it, and I've served greens to people who grew up on it, and I make the best pot of greens. And the other recipe I came home with was cheese grits. My barbecue is just a regular barbecue. I do not make my own barbecue sauce. I let Famous Dave's do that for me. I do make my own rub, and it changes every time. So, do you want to watch me cut an onion? Let's cut an onion. And try not to cut our hands. All right. This is a pretty dull knife. Ugh, I hate a dull knife. Where is my garbage bowl? Why do I not have a garbage bowl? Okay, so what's going on in the chat? What's going on in the chat? Love my greens, just can't make them GMA no more. Huh. Okay. Oh, baby, I make a mean pot of greens. I bet you do. I'm smoking a 15-pound beef brisket for my husband right now. Oh, man. Ham hock, pork salt, or smoked turkey neck. Bee lady, I do a smoked pork shank, or I will do turkey neck, depending on the crew I'm feeding. So, rough chop, rough chop. Okay. All right. Sincerely yours. Oh, baby, I'm making mean pot of greens. Yes, I already did that, didn't I? Okay, thanks. Janice Hilton. Hey, Janice. Hey, how are you? How are you? Good to see you. I just came live because I could, and I'm afraid of going live. So that's a rough chop, isn't it? I'm afraid of going live. Oh my God, my eyes are watering. So I thought a Sunday would be a good day to practice. And I just figured out, we still have 10 watching? That's great. I just figured out that, what am I trying to say? I just figured out that if I'm doing something, I do a better live, rather than sitting at a table talking about my YouTube news, or at my table or at my desk at school. I'm going to continue to do that, but I got to be doing something in order to have a more successful live. I can have more fun. People can have more fun watching me look stupid. Not stupid. Wonderful. Oh, thank you. My live is amazing. My live is okay. I'm not gonna shuffle for you. But let's check on this bacon real quick. I know I'm making you guys sick going back and forth, right? But it does look good. I could turn it up. I definitely could turn it up. There we go. Oh, I'm just gonna hang out and do this. Sorry about that. All right, let's get that going some more. So you get all of me in my natural look. So I have my onion chopped, which is fine. What did I say I have to do? Okay, add bacon, cook until not. You know what? That bacon's a while off. I write recipes and then I don't follow them. I'm telling you, I think that's a nervous habit. I think that's nervous. My nose automatically, well, I also did just cut an onion, but my nose starts to run when I'm live. Savage. Okay, we have people greeting each other. As Carter's Eat would say, mix and mingle, mix and mingle. I won't do the rest because that's for her. Live, love, and learn. You got to live. You got to live. You got to live. Did you hear me? You got to live. You got to live. Love. You got to love. That's what we're doing right now. We're giving each other love. And I love my husband. I love my puppy. Love. You got to live. Love. And you always got to keep learning. So this keeps growing. Live. Love. Learn. You know what? That's how I teach too. Like if I want a concept to I do concepts in threes. I can't give you an example except for live, love, and learn right now. All right. I am going to move this aside. Nope, I'm going to use it. I'm going to dump this in something. All right. Mushrooms. I got to rinse them. What was I watching? Jacques Pepin. Jacques Pepin. Right? I was watching Jacques Pepin. Jacques. Years ago, probably 30 years ago. He was saying that people were telling him to brush off the mushrooms because otherwise getting them wet they'll absorb water. And his daughter or somebody was brushing them off. He grabbed the mushrooms from her and threw them in the pan, threw them in the water. He said, just wash them. Just wash them. Because even though these are probably grown in a hydroponic, no, it's not hydroponic if it's got dirt, but even if it's grown in a controlled area, you don't know what's on them. You just don't. So wash your mushrooms. Wash your mushrooms. Wash your mushrooms. You know, I didn't realize actually until right now how much paper towel I go through and how many gloves I wear. I just became aware of that talking to you guys. I'm wasting resources. At one point, I had decided that Troy and I were no longer going to use napkins. So now we use cloth napkins, which is fine. We wash them and all that, but I go through twice as much paper towel than I ever have because, you know, recipes are better when you dry your vegetables before you cook them, when you know, get moisture off the meat before you barbecue, all that. So, my mushrooms are ready to be chopped. Do you want to watch me chop a mushroom? Woohoo! Aren't you lucky? Let's see if I can get this done. Okay. We're gonna rough chop the mushrooms. There's nothing special about this. I am gonna take these out though. These are too woody for me. What's going on in the chat? Yep, the microwave did beep. That just means my chicken is ready to be chicken. God darn it, my nose. Okay, I'm not I'm not going to worry about that. Okay, we're not going to worry about that. Rough chop. I do 4s. Because I don't like slices. If I need to taste my mushroom, I want a big piece of mushroom. I don't want little slices, and I don't want it to be perfect. This one, oh, that's beet. I've got beet on there. I was gonna say, uh-oh, there's some pink on there, but wonder how my phone is doing. Hey, if you haven't already, please. Okay. Thank you. So I can also go live because my husband is practicing, and I feel a lot more comfortable when he is out of the room. For some reason, that's just how it is. Good. So now you've seen me cut mushrooms. Woohoo! Okay. I keep forgetting to look at the camera. Hi, camera. I need to blow my nose. I'm back. Garbage bowl. All right, what else needs to happen here? We have our onions, we have our mushrooms. I have my chicken thighs, 2 or 3 garlic cloves peeled. You guys, I do not mince garlic. No particular reason except for my husband likes to bite into a big piece of garlic, and I also like a mild garlic flavor, not necessarily garlic, right? So it says, when I tell myself that I need, oh, those are too small. I need a different, when I tell myself I need 2 or 3 cloves of garlic minced, I'm probably going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. These are small, very small. 3 or 4, did I say? 2 or 3. I'm probably going to do this many. Yeah. And all I do to release the allicin, you all know what allicin is? Allicin is the compound in garlic that is so curative. I'm not going to be scientific about it because I don't really know. I know what it is, but I don't know what it does. I know it fights free radicals. So just like that. Okay. Losing half of it. That's a small piece of garlic. Here we go. Just like that. Just like that. And so as it sits here, it starts releasing that compound. And I think sometimes you can destroy things if you or destroy what's good if you process it too much. So we'll just crush it and use more. Get the same flavor profile because you use more garlic, but it'll be more mild because it's not like, it's just better. We'll just say that. It's just better. In my most Minnesota voice, it's just better that way. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay then. But sticky. Sticky, 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 sticky. Part of our beekeeping business, do local craft. Okay. Do local craft shows. Consignment shops. Okay. So you won't be selling your honey up in Minnesota. Probably not. All right, guys. What time are we looking at? Because not that I have to go, but I do want to leave some room there. I don't want to be live when part of my team is going live. So I know that, I mean, this was a surprise. So Sunday 1, Sunday 5 Eastern, 5 East. Oh, no. Oh, Living Your Best Life is live now. She's been live. Paris the Queen is live right now. So you guys, I'm gonna let you go. I'm not gonna put a link because I'm just gonna say their names. I have been live now. Where am I? Right here. I've been live now 90 minutes. I have 12 watching still. I'm afraid to leave, but I want other people to have, oh, and my battery's getting low. So I really, everyone is live these days. True. True. My battery's dying. This is my excuse. I've been live for 90 minutes. That's the longest ever, and it was a really good practice session. I'm gonna let you go. You can go to you can go anywhere you want to. I would suggest you go to Your Best Life, or to, who's the other one I mentioned? Paris the Queen. But there are probably 25 lives you can go to right now. Hold on. Stella's knocking. I think I'm just going to let you go for right now. I will tell you how the Cocoa Riesling turned out. Thank you for watching me, the whole process of making Beet Kvass. That was, hey, Callie girl. Hey, are you just coming in? Because I was just thinking about leaving. Now you make me want to stay. Thank you for watching me do the whole process of Beet Kvass. That was very exciting for me. I didn't think you would see that whole thing. And I guess watching me do some bacon. Watching me do some bacon. Yes, we did some bacon, and cutting the mushrooms and cleaning my kitchen. You guys are wonderful. Please remember I have a premiere at 7 p.m. That's Central Standard Time, so it would be 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Colorado time or Mountain Time. It would be 6. In California time, it would be, or Pacific, it would be 5 p.m. So, yes, I know we all want bacon. So I will speak to you all later. Thank you. I hope to see you at the 7 o'clock premiere. Can I come to the premiere? Yeah. You just click on me. If you go to my community page, there's already a picture, or there's already a link. Just go there and click like that. Click, and I will be in the chat in an hour and a half, 6:30, chatting. I don't get any time for that half hour, but it doesn't bother me. I invite you to come in and network starting at, well, anytime. You could go network now if people were there. Gosh darn it. But I will be there at 6:30. So thank you for everything. This was a really fun time. I'm not going to do a Lutheran goodbye. I'm just going to say goodbye. Now, if I can figure out how to end this stream. Bye-bye.